Hey guys, today is Monday, March 15th. It's 1 p.m. and it's, I think, -1 degree Celsius, although it feels like spring. And I'm here in downtown Toronto on Queen Street West, one of Toronto's most trendiest streets. In non-pandemic times, it would be very lively. It's been 7 days since Toronto's been in the gray, quote-unquote, lockdown zone. But it's a very beautiful day here in downtown Toronto. And I think this is the fashion district. West of here is the textile district and West Queen West. And as you can see, they're running buses along Queen because I think they're doing some streetcar work east of downtown. I'm not too sure, but they aren't running streetcars here. So as you can see, there's some shuttle buses that are supplying the need of passengers that are not used, I guess. And this is Spadina Avenue. And there is the city's most sketchiest McDonald's. There's a big load here. So this is Spadina Avenue, just like I said. I was gonna start this at Bathurst and Queen, but I didn't feel like it. So I decided to start around here instead. And for this video, I will walk along Queen West to Yonge Street. North of here is Chinatown. It's never ending of bad drivers and honking horns. But this looks like a very lively day. After all, I mean, spring is just in 5 days, and I'm really happy to see the city somewhat lively, although this is still not normal life or a sense of normalcy. Under the gray zone, some businesses are allowed to reopen along with malls in limited capacity. So I'm on the north side of Queen Street West. I noticed interesting stuff from between Bathurst and Queen, but for some reason I didn't even feel like doing that today. All I just wanted to do, I didn't really want to stay out too long, but it is very nice. But this is the only video I'm doing today. So along the way, we'll stop by Nathan Phillips Square and check out the Toronto sign, which I haven't been to in a hell of a long time. I miss when Queen Street was just very busy. At least before the pandemic. It's been like, a year, and there's a lineup to get into Brandy Melville, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so the lineups have started to form, but feels like though that we'll be in the third wave if people are not, being careful. I'll definitely do a few videos on one of these smaller side streets like Peter Street, Soho, Huron. And about the 501 route, it's the longest streetcar line in the city. It starts at Long Branch Loop in the Etobicoke borough, that's in the west end of Toronto, and ends at Neville Park in the Beaches neighborhood, which is east of downtown. And I don't remember where they're doing streetcar work, but that's the reason why they are running shuttle buses. And there is a look down Peter Street where you can see the Rogers Center. Well, I know those of you that are from Toronto, you guys don't like the name, so you call it the Sky Dome. And there is the Mountain Equipment Co-op. Sorry if I'm talking very low. I just don't really want people to give me dirty looks or just say, hey, what the hell are you doing with a device in your hand? I know I'm getting these strange looks, but I don't really care. That lady just jaywalked. It's slightly windy, but it's not even so bad. I apologize if it is. Other than that, I'm enjoying this very nice day. Let me pass this lady first. Try to get ahead of the people. Keep your distance. There's a David C here. It's closed up. There's another little street, Beverly Street. I'm not sure why I said it like that, but Beverly looks pretty cool. Special consoles here too. And that building over there is used to be the Much Music building. And I'm not from the 90s, but if you guys are from Toronto, you should remember Speaker's Corner. You guys don't even know I'm a Zoomer, so I was born kind of in the wrong generation, but this is where you'll find City TV, I think. I can't remember, but I think this is where TSN used to be too. Anyway, this is John Street. And that building over there is the Art Gallery of Ontario. They used to have like a bunch of production and TV studios here in this building. And now this is the Bell Media Studios. And that's where you'll find CP24, which is Toronto's local news channel. The address is 299 Queen Street West. There it is. Yeah, so this is I haven't been here in so long, but this is what it's called now. And there is, whoa, I like that shot at the tower. And the car sticking out for an art reference, and this mural here too. I just wanted to get a shot of that, because I'm pretty obsessed with looking at the downtown buildings, especially the tower. Keep my distance here. There's a streetcar coming out of the McCall Loop. I think that's the 502 downtowner, I think. But yeah, this is McCall Street, and it becomes Duncan Street over here on the right. I wanted to give these people some space, and I don't really want them to hear my talking. And up ahead will be University Avenue, which is Toronto's only grand boulevard. That building at the other end of Duncan Street is Metro Hall, which is one of many office buildings that connect to the underground path network. There's a lot of nice restaurants and cafes here that have been starting to open back up. Mind you, I need to try these places like very soon. And imagine how busy this might even get in the summer. I mean, spring is like technically here, but you know, just imagine like if the patios are just filled with life and people eating and drinking. Trust me, I miss all that. There's a look to the west. This is St. Patrick's Street. There's another notable side street called Simcoe Street, which runs parallel to the west of University Avenue. Oh, here comes a streetcar. Okay, so I guess the 501 Queen streetcars loop around at McCall. Okay. So I guess they start here instead, and then they go all the way to Neville Park, and then west of McCall bus service takes over until Park Lawn and Long Branch. So half buses and half streetcars. That looks pretty nice. This is the Canada Life Assurance building, which was completed sometime in the 1930s, and I just almost missed that streetcar. So that's going to McCall Street, which we just passed. And there's another look down Simcoe. And these buses loop around here too, that take over the westbound service. And this is the Campbell House Museum. And here we are at University Avenue. This is where you'll find Osgood subway station. There's the legislative building. Man, I like seeing this. Oh, and there's a shuttle bus. This part of line 1 is closed between St. Andrew and St. George. I think they're going to close it for 10 days. Yeah, there's another one coming. And because the ridership on the TTC has been relatively low, they'll be closing this part of the line for 10 days straight. And I'm not hopping on that bus, Mr. Driver.
She said.
That looks nice. Looking north along University. And I think what I'll do is I'll cut for Osgood Hall. I'm walking north from University and I can take a shortcut for here. So this is, once again, like I just said, the Osgood Hall was trying to rush for the crowd of people. And of course, Queen Street is just to the south of me, right there. And this is around here, this area between University Avenue and Yonge Street. It's like, it used to be one of my most hung out places before the pandemic. I used to hang out at Nathan Phillips, Young Dundas, especially the Eden Center. There's a girl over there, so I'm not going to put my camera and another person. And I can hear the bells chiming. It's 1:15. So this looks, I think this is a courthouse if I'm not mistaken. I live in Toronto, I should know this. It's been open to the public back in 2019 for doors open. Ah, there's a plaque. Let's go check it out and see. So it's a law building. I should have known that. Man, I miss coming down here when it was super busy and super lively. I remember even before the pandemic, Nathan Phillips would hold like a series of events for a year. And now it's been a year since the world changed. It looks like the skating rink is still open. But we'll take a look around Nathan Phillips Square and check out the Toronto sign as well. Sorry for the wind. So this is New City Hall on this side. On the other side of Bay Street is Old City Hall. Old City Hall opened up in 1899, and they might even like revamp that space. And New City Hall opened up in 1966. And this is where you'll find Mayor John Tory working in his office. Yep, as I just said, he's the mayor of the city. And I'm pretty sure this is where they do their city press conferences. I think you have to register if you want to skate. But certainly there's people skating on at this time of year. And there is the famous Toronto sign. This sign was installed in September of 2020. It was to replace the aging one that lasted for 5 years. There's a stage here. Normally they would have some acts, local acts, whenever there's a cultural festival or something like that. Sorry if I've been stumbling all video, so I'm trying to figure out what to say. Plus, you know, I haven't been down here in so long. There's a Henry Moore sculpture. Just look west towards University Avenue. And south of here is the Financial District. The Financial District is a cluster of so many office towers. First Canadian Place, which is the white building, is the tallest office tower in the country. And there is the Hilton Hotel. Man, I love this place. That song I know, but I can't remember the name of it and the artist. But yeah, I certainly have heard it before. I'm a sucker for you. Is that the name of the song? I can't remember the artist though. And there is Bay Street, which runs in the heart of the Financial District. So I'll definitely do Bay Street soon. And I'm almost done the video. I gotta end this at Yonge Street. Man, this place has always been a staple for events. It's New Year's celebrations. Man, I would come here whenever there's an event. Don't forget, I would also hang out at the Ian Center. Man, I can't wait to go back here this year. Sometimes I would grab some food at this blue food truck, get some fries or Canadian poutine. I think the artist is called the Jonas Brothers. I can't even remember. It's been a while since I heard that song. There's the food truck. And now we are back on Queen Street. And there, of course, is the Old City Hall, and look at the time. This time here is incorrect. Daylight savings time began yesterday, and they have not changed the clocks yet. So we sprung like 1 hour ahead. So right now, if we didn't change the clocks, it would be 12:20. What the hell? That guy had a camera. I think he was looking at me and took a picture, if I'm not mistaken. That's Bay Street. And there's the war monument for all those that died and served World War I and II. Yeah, that guy's probably taking pictures of just the street life. I mean, this is a public area, you can do whatever you want, but I'm pretty sure that idiot was looking at me. On the south side of Queen Street, well, that building on the right is the Hudson's Bay Department Store, well, the flagship location. It's renovated largely back in the 2010s. I remember when it was old, and they added in a Saks Fifth Avenue. Well, the Bay bought them. I think my right hand's trying to freeze. There is James Street. And I think we come to Albert Street. No, that's over there. And there is the Art Center, which is my favorite shopping mall in the city, and I haven't been there since August. Man, I miss going to this place. The mall is open, but you gotta be screened for COVID symptoms, and unfortunately, I will not be doing that today. There's the Cadillac Fairview Tower, and that company owns the shopping mall. There's the famous pedestrian bridge that links between the shopping mall and the Bay. And during the Christmas holidays, this is where you'll find some Christmas windows, but of course, we don't know what the heck they're gonna do with that. Here's some shouting though. Oh, construction workers. There's the entrance to the shopping mall. Don't know if I see any people there guarding the checkpoints. Anyway, my right hand is starting to freeze. And they've been working on this part of the mall for a long time, and they haven't even finished it yet. I always wanted to know what will be here on the northwest corner of Yonge and Queen. They've been working it too long. Anyhow, we've made it to Yonge Street. I've done a video down here last month, but I'll certainly come back and do one again. There's a look south and there's a look north, and I think that's the same bus I saw. Wow, Yonge Street looks so beautiful in the sunlight. It's a very, very vibrant strip. And I think I'll end this up ahead at Victoria Street. So as I'm walking over to Victoria and find a safe spot to end this video, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's a spring day out here, but I'm starting to feel kind of cold. But hopefully Toronto will become this lively again, or at least when things start to return to normal, as we're going to experience some warm weather very soon. There's a look back at the intersection of Yonge and Queen. Holy shit. Holy shit. Never ending with freaking crazy people here in Toronto. I didn't get him on camera, but I was a safe distance away from him. That guy had a coffee in his hand too. But I made it to Victoria Street as well. And there is St. Michael's Hospital. So as I was saying, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, stay safe. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. Anyway, guys, take care.